Welcome back to Star
We have
Trek
a
Online.
mission for you. An important
Here we go.
Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at Pajem. Capturing the ambassador would be a major coup for the Klingons or Orions, so we're assigning you to make sure everything goes smoothly. You are to escort Ambassador Soketh to Pajem. Please meet him at Vulcan. Once you locate him, speak with him about the transport mission. Do whatever is necessary to keep him safe.
Alright, so as I was saying, welcome to Star Trek Online. This is the Klingon War mission arc, the second mission, which is, of course, called Diplomatic Orders, which he's just introduced. So we need to escort Vulcan Ambassador Soketh to the monastery in Pajem in the Beta Quadrant, and so we can find him in Vulcan. So we will receive these awards here, as you can see. So we're going to accept the mission. So good luck, thank you. So let's go. We're going to be diplomatic orders in progress. These are other missions that we could take, I believe, but we're going to, of course, continue with this.
This is a delicate diplomatic situation. Handle it quickly and decisively.
All right. So yes, we can continue on. So we need to go to Vulcan, which means we need to beam up to the ship. Alright, so let's beam to the ship. Alright, here we are back on the ship. What we need to do is warp out of the system. So USS Fujisawa, this is Earth Space Dock. You are cleared to warp to Sector Space. Let's do that.
My friend sacrificed so much to secure peace with the Klingons. I bear the responsibility for the consequences to him and his crew. A thought that troubles me to this day. The hope was that this alliance would last forever. It did not. The Klingons have chosen war. The Federation is doing its utmost to protect its borders and the billions of innocents who call this space home. But I fear that this conflict may be our undoing.
Alright, so the location is circled in yellow is the destination. So you can click on the circled icon to navigate to the system. So you just go here, Vulcan system. So set course to the Vulcan system. Alright, we are entering the Vulcan system. It does take a little bit of time, of course. Okay, we are here. Alright, entering Vulcan system. Captain, we have arrived at the Vulcan system. I took the liberty of contacting the ambassador's aide when we arrived. Tapella says that the ambassador has certain arrangements that he prefers when traveling. She would like to go over them with you. Would you like me to put her on the main view screen? On screen.
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to Pajem. Ambassador Soketh is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kalrek holiday. He will be done soon, but the ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it. I believe that Soketh would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land near the ambassador's location. I look forward to meeting you in person.
Alright, so we need to board a shuttle. We are ready to land on Vulcan, sir. When you are ready to make our final approach, let me know. Alright. So we're going to land shuttle now.
Starfleet shuttlecraft. This is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
Beautiful place here. Captain, the ambassador and his aide are waiting for you at the temple at the top of this rise. You can speak to them there and find out if the ambassador needs anything else from us before we depart for Pajem. Alright, so we need to go to the top of this hill and talk to the ambassador. There's a little bit of a walk going up here, but this is very much Vulcan. Does not look... Hold on. So Tapella has requested we meet with her before speaking to the ambassador. So let's go and find Tapella. Tapella should be up here. And we want to avoid the ambassador at first. Alright. That's Soketh. Alright, talk to aide Tapella. Welcome to Vulcan.
Captain, I regret to inform you that we have come to an impasse in completing your mission. Allow me to explain. As you know, Pajem is sacred to the Vulcan people, and access to it is strictly prohibited. Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty, but Savin, the leader of the order that maintains the monastery, has chosen this moment to illogically refuse to grant Ambassador Soketh permissions to meet with the abbot at Pajem. This is most abnormal.
Can this trip wait until Savin changes his mind?
The ambassador has considered going to the council to request that they overrule Savin, but the process will take time that he simply does not have. If the ambassador is unable to complete his journey to Pajem now, he will have to delay it until after the trade conference at Corridan is complete, and that could take weeks.
I wonder why Savin won't grant the ambassador permission.
The ambassador, I'm afraid, has spent too much time off-world. I have seen it change him. His interactions with other species have grown easier over the years, but our own people have become more challenging for him to deal with. Perhaps you could speak to Savin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than he has in convincing him to grant the ambassador's request.
Let me speak to Savin then. Alright, so I need to go... There is Savin.
Peace and long life. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Alright, so we have a few options here. Quite a few. And so we have Soketh says you won't permit him to visit Pajem. Why do the Vulcans restrict access to Pajem? The Vulcan people have monasteries? Don't you trust Ambassador Soketh? Alright. We've got some interesting things here. And then there's this one, this green one. So, eventually this is all going to lead to the same conclusion. So let me see. Well, we can try the first one. Soketh says you won't permit him to visit Pajem.
Soketh accuses me of abandoning logic, but he is the one refusing to explain his reasons for wanting to go to Pajem. The planet is sacred. Our ancestors walked those paths. They found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I am at Pajem, I feel more at peace than any place else in the galaxy. Pajem has been touched by outside influences in the past. The Federation is at war. Now more than any other time, we must protect this refuge. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
So why do the Vulcans restrict access to Pajem?
Many years ago, Pajem was used for political purposes. Technology used to spy on the Andorians was hidden beneath the sacred sanctuary. It should never have happened. Buildings that had stood for 12 centuries were destroyed because we allowed politics and war in a place where there should only be logic and contemplative thought. When the monastery was rebuilt, we pledged to keep it safe from the cares of the galaxy. Only those who seek peace may enter.
This, of course, is from Star Trek Enterprise.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Okay, I know about these. So don't you trust Ambassador Soketh?
I neither trust him nor distrust the Ambassador. I simply do not understand him. He will not reveal his reasons for wishing to speak to the Abbot, and has refused a mind meld with me. Normally I could respect his privacy, but other things I have heard trouble me.
This is interesting.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Tell me more about what you've heard.
Soketh has spent more and more time away from Vulcan in recent years, and seems ill at ease in what was once his home. T'Pella admits he has changed in the past few months. He spends hours closeted in his study, and does not share meals with his staff as he used to. T'Pella says that the stress of the war with the Klingon Empire is taking its toll. She hopes the peace of Pajem will restore him.
All right.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Okay, what if the Abbot agrees to speak to Soketh via subspace?
The monks do not use any unnecessary technology. Even replicators are not permitted on Pajem. There is a communications array available to the monks for emergencies. Soketh's request does not qualify.
I see.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
So we may as well go for this. Is there any way I can persuade you to allow Soketh to visit Pajem?
I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as a Starfleet officer, that you will protect Pajem from harm. Soketh says his reasons for wanting to speak to the Abbot are private. I will accept that, but only if you are with him. I know I can trust Starfleet. Please, protect Pajem from any who would violate its sanctity.
All right, I can sense that we're going to have a fight on our hands. Something's going to happen, right? All right, let's talk to Ambassador Soketh.
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions?
Let's see. I don't know if he's going to answer this one, but we'll ask. Tell me about Pajem.
Pajem is a small world near Andoria. It is sacred to our people. There have been Vulcans on Pajem for centuries. In 2152, the ancient buildings that housed our monastery were destroyed by the Andorians.
The Andorians? But they are also part of the Federation.
It was a failing in our logic that led to conflict with the Andorians. We have corrected our error. After the Federation was founded, a group of Andorians, Vulcans, and humans rebuilt the monastery as a symbol of peaceful coexistence and cooperation. Since then, a group of monks has lived there. They study the ideals of Sirach. Do you have any questions?
What business do you have at Pajem?
My business is my own. If you must know more, I require a meeting with the Abbot. He will not use subspace communications, so if I am to receive his counsel, I need to meet with him directly.
He sounds angry.
Do you have any questions?
All right. So I've spoken to Savin. We can leave for Pajem now. Or I've spoken to Savin. Why doesn't he trust you? We're getting into something here, so let's do this one.
How should I know? He is a small man with small concerns. Thankfully, he has listened to reason, and our journey won't be delayed any longer. I am ready to leave now. Is the shuttle prepared for departure?
Let's go. All right. So we've spoken, and they're having their conversation here, as you can see. Lead on, Captain. My business here has concluded. All right, let's head back to the shuttle. And I'm hoping he can run after us. Seems to be coming behind fairly quickly. So it's interesting. We are on our way to a planet that we have seen in Star Trek Enterprise. Now, I remember this fairly well. Make sure he's actually coming. He's running. All right. So yes, this will be first time going there since then, possibly. Let's board the shuttle.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your flight trajectory. and you are cleared for departure. Live long and prosper.
Alright, we are here. So we're going to return to the bridge. This way. Ambassador Soketh has retired to his quarters, Captain. We can leave the system whenever you like. Let's depart the system. Alright, so we're going to head into space here. So we need to go to the Pajem system right here. So let's go. Sir, I'm picking up an unusual energy reading in the system. We should scan the system before we take the ambassador to the surface. Agreed. Sensors on maximum. Let's scan the energy pattern. Looks like it's down there. Klingon ships decloaking, sir. Here we go.
This is Captain Katak to all Klingon vessels. Target their warp drive. There will be no escaping our vengeance this time.
I don't think so. All right, let's shoot. Let's get some... Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Zoom out a little bit. Alright, we got one destroyed. Alright, we're a little bit out of range. See if we can get a couple of... Ah, there we go. Second one destroyed. And the other one... It's a bit of a distance. Let's go. Alright. Shields have failed. Captain, we're being hailed by the Klingons. On screen.
Cease your fire, Captain! Perhaps today is a day for words. My fellow captains were blinded by our vengeance toward the shapeshifter aboard your vessel. They have died with honor. But if I am to die this day, then I would prefer to regale the halls of Stovalkor with the tale of that foul creature's death.
Shapeshifter?
Ha! So even the mighty Federation has been fooled by the beast. Your guest from Vulcan is not as he or she seems, Captain. They are an Undine. They put on a false face and try to control us. But we Klingons know better. We will hunt them down until the last of these honorless dogs dies screaming.
An Undine? Have you any proof?
Proof? Pah! Allow me to stick a blade in its belly while I look it in the eye while it dies. That should be proof enough, even for Starfleet.
I'll take that into consideration.
If you wish the honor of the kill yourself, then it is yours to have. So long as the Undine dies, I will meet my death with eyes wide open and victory in my heart. I await your decision. Close hailing frequencies.
Alright, so I need to consult my bridge officers. First is Zarva. Captain, sensor scans indicate the Klingon vessel's warp drive shields and weapon systems are all offline. I don't think they have impulse power. Whatever you decide to do, they can't really do much about it. Alright, let's discuss the Undine with tactical. The Undine are physically superior to humans and consider anyone from our dimension to be an inferior life form. Their vessels are more than a match for the Borg. They represent a great threat to Starfleet. Where is Ambassador Soketh now? The Ambassador is still in his quarters. Sir, I recommend sending a security detail to detain the Ambassador until we are certain of his identity. Sound precaution. Agreed. The Klingon vessel is awaiting your response, Captain. Alright, so I want to discuss the Undine regarding science. The Undine are a species that was first encountered by the crew of the USS Voyager. They cataloged them as species 8472. As the Klingon commander indicated, they are indeed capable of changing shape. Additionally, they possess telepathic abilities that aid them in infiltrating the cultures of other species. So Ambassador Soketh could be one? I'm afraid that is a conclusion that we cannot rule out, Captain. I could conduct a test to determine if the Ambassador is who he claims to be. Unfortunately, that would violate his ambassadorial immunity. Klingon vessel is awaiting your response, Captain. Let's discuss with engineering. The Undine come from a dimension known as fluidic space. They use quantum singularities to move into ours. I'm afraid much of their technology still remains a mystery to us, but one thing is certain, it is not to be underestimated. So why use a Starfleet vessel? That I can't say, Captain, but as the Undine are virtually unknown in the Beta Quadrant, my guess is that they are aiming to conceal their presence here. And the Klingons? What the Klingons are saying could be true, Captain. If the Undine are in the Beta Quadrant, it might just be that the Klingons sniffed them out before us. In this case, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Klingon vessel is awaiting a response, Captain. She's very insistent. Right, call the Ambassador to the bridge and open a channel to the Klingon vessel. Let's settle this.
My patience is growing thin, Captain. If you lack the stomach to slay the beast aboard your vessel, then any Klingon here would gladly do it for you. I'd hate for you to stain that pretty Starfleet uniform with Undine blood.
Very generous, but unnecessary.
Then the beast is slain? Makka! Very good. Perhaps you've the heart of a warrior after all. Let me look upon our enemy, and tonight we will dine together as warriors and drink to the honored dead.
I present Ambassador Soketh.
Captain, I take my meditations very seriously. Why have I been summoned to the bridge?
Accused, meet your accuser.
Alive? You're a fool, Captain! Strike now before it's too late!
Not without proof, Katak.
You want proof? Then lower your shields and allow me to beam over. Once the Undine's blood coats my blade, you'll see it for what it truly is. A Grint hound in Tark's clothing.
Ambassador, allow me to explain.
There's no need, Captain. The situation is not difficult to unravel. My concern lies in the logic of you entertaining this Klingon's meritless claim.
Meritless, but not unreasonable.
A most illogical conclusion. Allow us to examine the facts, Captain. You have a crippled Klingon vessel, whose captain has made unsubstantiated claims that I am an Undine, a species that is known to both the Federation and the Klingon Empire as a considerable threat.
Thus a reasonable consideration.
Potentially, but only if a great many other factors were to be true. Is it not much more likely that the Klingons have, in the face of defeat, instead sought to exploit Starfleet's desire for peaceful resolutions to conflict in order to repair their vessel and renew their assault?
Status of the Klingon vessel. Weapons inoperable, warp drive is still offline. Wait, I'm detecting an energy surge. They're engaging their cloaking device. Red alert. Lock weapons.
A true warrior strikes without mercy, Captain. I only hope to teach you this lesson personally before the Undine does. We may not be able to best your vessel, but a Klingon knows many roads to victory. The beast may have evaded my vengeance for now, but I can still ruin its plans here at Pajem.
Fire. I've lost them on sensors, Captain. They're gone. Scan the area. Captain, I'm detecting energy signatures on Pajem's surface. They're in the vicinity of the monastery. They appear to be transporter signals. Life signs indicate they are Klingon. I'm taking an away team down. Captain, shall I accompany you? No, it is too dangerous.
A wise precaution. Though I admit I am eager to see my people safe, I will await word until the monastery is secured. And Captain, let not my journey here be for naught.
Away team to transporter room 1. Okay, let's beam down. Accept this team. Captain, we need to secure the area and then make our way toward the monastery, which is located at the top of the hill. I'm reading multiple Klingon patrols between us and the main building, sir. Recommend we proceed with caution. Stay alert. We need to find the monks. Alright, so I need to make sure that I am ready. I've got this, and let's not switch. Let us make sure that we are holding it, because we need to be able to shoot. So, we're going to be on this direction. And we need to be careful. There are Klingons in the area. There they are. Gotcha.
Enemy target
Got it. I mean him. Alright, it looks like we have something. Hold on. If you hit an enemy from the back or the sides, you get a flanking bonus. Try attacking from a different direction. Okay, so we've got more Klingons around here. We also have this. So let's open the crate. So it looks like small shield charge and small power cell. Let's take them. Alright. Continue on in this direction. We have another Klingon. What is going on? Charged? How odd. Right, continue up the path. We have to be careful. Looks like a peaceful place, but not with the Klingons. There's even a nice bench here. There we go. Fire. Oh! We've been hit. Okay. That was dangerous. Seems we got hit by a weapon. Okay, which direction do we need to go? This way? No, we need to go up still. Okay. So up this way. There appears to be something here. Right, I do not see anyone at the moment. Let's open this crate. Rokeg blood pie and minor regenerator. I'll take that. I don't think I need the Rokeg blood pie. No, thank you. Not very appetizing. I am not a Klingon. Alright, where is this Klingon? there still. We still have to go up. This way. Aha! Klingons! Let's go. Let's get them. That's not what I was trying to do here. Hold on. What do we got here? I'll take that. Alright, let's get my weapon ready here. What have we got here? Oh. I think I may have accidentally put that down. Alright, so we've got some monks here. Talk to the Vulcan monk. Please go to the monastery entrance and seek the abbot. We'll have to go up there. What have we got here? Disruptor. Let's take. And Plasma Blast Assault, Mark 1. Alright. Continue up the hill. And we may... new respawn point. We may be seeing either Klingons. Hey. Something there. Take a quick look around. It's got to be in there. But this I am curious about. What have we got here? Duranium ore? I'm not seeing any... Oh. That's a puzzle I'm supposed to do here. Alright. We found duranium, though. Alright. We're at the monastery. I see no one, except there is something over here. There is a crate. It's a good idea to check out all of these, just in case there are some things. We have shield charge and power cell. That could come in useful at some time. Klingons. Oh. All right. It appears we have more. All right. Ah, okay. She has been placing that down. Incoming message. Sir, we're receiving an alert from Vulcan. Tapella says she must speak to you immediately. I'll patch her through to your tricorder.
I have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soketh. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter. You need to be very careful. This imposter was able to fool Soketh's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient. Now that he has been discovered, he will be dangerous.
Wow. Captain, security teams have reached Ambassador Soketh's quarters, but he's gone. They're searching the ship, but... Sir, unauthorized use of the transporters detected. The Vulcan government is requesting that the imposter Soketh be detained and returned to Vulcan for questioning. Sir, whomever used the transporter erased the logs, but I have a feeling that the imposter is on the planet's surface. I recommend we locate him immediately. We'll find him. Here he is.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
Yep. We have a problem. And there he is. All right. I've been slowed a little bit here. Recommend we return to the Fujisawa and search for the Undine ship. We need to find the Undine and take it back to Starfleet. Let's beam up. Captain, there's an Undine ship on an intercept course. Sir, the Fujisawa doesn't have the armaments to handle an Undine attack. Starfleet reports that it is sending ships to assist us, but they are about 60 seconds out. We have to hold out until the reinforcements get here, Captain. If we target their torpedoes, we might have a chance. Alright. Get all this out of the way. Yeah. Ah. Okay, it is really hard to shoot. I wish we had torpedoes that could shoot sideways. One of the issues I have is I have not been playing this very much lately. Come on. There we are. Reinforcements have arrived. Perfect. All right. The Undine ship has been destroyed. Let's scan the debris. Downloading the data now, Captain. Accolade complete. Deadly what was it? Deadly dreaded dreadnought. There we go. All right. So incoming message. Incoming message from the USS Challenger, Captain McTavish.
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger. Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps you'll return the favor someday. LaForge out.
All right, let's continue. We've recovered the final data transmissions from the Undine vessel, as well as samples of the organic material that was used to create the ship. We need to get all of this back to Starfleet intelligence. They may be able to decrypt the messages and tell us more. All right, let's depart the system.
The Ambassador was an Undine? I'm afraid their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create?
Alright, so we have received the following rewards. Experience points, expertise data recorder, the Photon Torpedo Launcher Mark II, Personal Shield Mark II, and dilithium ore.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant? Well, looks like we've got up to 4 now. Alright. That is the end of that part. That actually took quite a long time to get through. There was a lot of fighting, and it was not the easiest to do, especially after you haven't played this in about 4 months. I was struggling with the controls a bit. I probably should have used my other playthrough. Well, the one that I'm not recording, but I should have used that one just to do a little practice so I could remember what the controls are. But next time we will get on with the action and see what happens. Check out the playlist on the right in case you missed any episodes. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.